Howdy y'all, and welcome. Tonight's video is going to be about Echeveria Hortencia. Keep the camera adjusted a little bit. Okay, there she is. Okay. By the way, I did a little research today and I cannot get a definitive answer to the question of is it pronounced Echeveria or Echeveria? So, from what I gather, it doesn't matter. Okay, so let's look at Hortencia. So, I removed her head, which is right here, and we're going to get to her in a minute. And what happens is it puts out all of these rosettes that will eventually become branches. And I've got to remove some of them because they're not coming out where I want. And I also think that they might get, they might be too close together for the size of rosette that this Echeveria makes. So I'm going to take my scissors. The first one I'm going to remove is this one that's coming out at the top. It's going to confound both of those at the top, which was my original plan, only to have those two at the top, but I reconsidered and I'm actually wondering what it'll do if I just leave it alone as much as I can. But let's get rid of this one at the top. Okay, that's that. There's this one that's growing way down in there. Okay, I want to remove that. It's going to be below the rocks. And again, I'm just going to cut it off with my scissors. You can also rub them out with your finger. There we go. Okay, we've got 3 here together, all right? So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna remove the middle one and leave the lower one. And it's gone. There's 2 on this side as well. We'll just see what happens. Okay. Now, when you remove the head and you take off some of the leaves and you set it on, I made these containers. I got a Dremel and a Dremel wheel, and I just cut that part out, and it makes a really good little place for the plant to sit. And as you can see, hopefully over time, it'll produce roots. Okay, so that's that. Now, this guy. Okay. So this is the head of Hortencia, and these are the roots that she grew while she was sitting on top of a pot. She's been soaking in this distilled water with just a milliliter or 2 of seaweed solution. Okay. And we're gonna plant her up. This is gonna be fun. Okay, so I've got my pot, and I've got my screen, and I've got soil. gracious, Brian. I tell you, it's like a spasm. Okay, almost. Oh yeah, that's gonna be fine. Okay, that's plenty of soil. Pardon me, it is so hot. Okay, now I'm going to take some of this stuff. It's like adhesive that you can like stick something on the wall. And I'm going to make, and get it to stick. There we go. A little circle. And I'm going to add the rocks first around the circle. This isn't working worth a darn. Okay, we're going to do something different. That is not working. I hoped it would, but oh well. In that case, wish I had something I could use. Oh well. For this Echeveria, I decided I'm going to use these white crystal quartz rocks. Let me add just a little more soil. Now that plan A didn't pan out, you know, it's funny, this little Dremel wheel might work. Okay. If I can just be careful. All right, I can play with that later. My garage studio is quite warm. Okay, take that out of there. Now I'm gonna get one of my chopsticks. And I'm just gonna make a small little depression. Okay, here comes this one. I'm just very carefully trying to tuck the roots underneath the rocks. Some more rocks on this side for stability. Let's come over here. Same thing. Of all the succulents I've seen in 30 years of working with these plants, this is perhaps one of the deepest purple leaves that I have seen. It's faded slightly because of the situation that it's in, and I haven't been able to expose it to full sun because it will burn, but it's still a very deep purple. And it just needs to be left alone for a week, and then I'll give it some water. Echeveria, Hortencia. Thank y'all so much for watching. I hope you learned something. I hope you enjoyed yourself, and come back and see me. Thank you so much.